And we're back to learning Photoshop in here, day 270. Let me show you a glitch text effect. You have to do a couple of things, so follow me step by step. First up, we create a text using the type tool. But let me recolor that. I want the background to be black, so I use the bucket fill tool and the text to be white. As a font, let me pick something that we've all got, so I use Arial. Bold is not thick enough, let me use black. And then I size it up. 75 should be good. I press Ctrl A, this selects my entire canvas, then I activate the move tool and I use the top function right here to center it. Then Ctrl D to deselect. Now we're ready to go. I right click and I use Convert to Smart Object for my text layer. Then I press Ctrl J 3 times and I keep the top one. I'm going to rename that to text. And the other three we are now going to work with. First up, I'll create a folder for them. Let me call that effect and I put all 3 copies inside of it. That allows us a better overview. Now right click on each layer. Let me reset to default this by clicking on the FX here. Now we should be able to find the color overlay. And I make the first one red. I switch back to blending options. Should be a second option from the top. And I only want to have the red channel active, so I uncheck G and B, which are the green and blue channels. And now I use the arrow keys to the right. Maybe, well, let's say 15 times. Now I go to the second copy layer, right click, blending options, color overlay, this time green. I go to blending options and uncheck red and blue. So I'm going to keep the green channel for the green color. And now I'll go up with the arrow keys 15 times. Final copy, right click, blending options, color overlay blue. Get back to blending options and uncheck green and red. Confirm. Now use the arrow keys to the left 15 times. And this gives us not only the 3 colors, but also additional colors where there are overlaps. So this is why we've unchecked these color channels. Now we add a zigzag effect to each layer. Just select one, then filter, distort should be the last option. Important here is that we want to have pond ripples, and the amount is for the intensity. Ridges, keep that relatively low because it adds more of these and we don't want to have too many. Like a value of 4 should be fine here. And then I confirm. So this distorts our colored copies. I do that for the other 2 layers, and now the last selected filter is active right at the top here under filter. So I can easily select that or press Alt Ctrl F. You're already going somewhere. Let me close this folder, then I hold Ctrl and I click on text, and this selects the text layer in the effect folder. And now I want to merge them. The shortcut for that should be Ctrl E, but if you've forgotten, and I'm not so sure anymore 100%, so I go to layer and I check it. Right there it is Ctrl E, it's the option at the bottom, merge layers. When you click on it, the text layer and the effect folder will be merged to one new layer. And now we can go to filter and use liquify. Most important here is to select the first option at the top left, forward warp tool, and then adjust the size a little bit. For pressure and density, just use the default values here. I use 75 as a size, density 20, pressure 69. And now I simply go over this. I make sure that I only go from left to right while I left click on these letters, and this warps these liquefies my letters a little bit. And finally I confirm we are okay. And this I can recreate this glitch text effect in Photoshop. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.